Yo guys, June 26th, 11:44 p.m. Again, we're doing it a bit late, but we want to do it at the end of the day so we can talk about the entire day, if that makes sense. Starting off, today was basically my day to sleep. I don't know why. I was so tired. I literally woke up at 10 p.m. I woke up like earlier in the morning as well for like 2 hours, but I slept the whole day. So now, which is not good because now I am so like awake and it's about to be midnight. So that's not good. That's not good. But at least we got our sleep in, which I have a feeling we won't be getting after I get into college, especially because we got a grind business, take classes, go to the gym, all that kind of stuff. Gotta manage all that stuff without a car, so I'm gonna have to get everywhere by running, or a bike, or Uber. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. But whatever, it is whatever. Um, Still excited. But yeah, basically, I'm starting college in 2 days. I'm a little stressed because my insurance hold still has not been removed, even though I paid for insurance 2 days ago. Hopefully, they process it in time for me going to college. I already got my room, I got everything. The worst case scenario, which I don't want to happen, is me going there, living in a dorm room, not having any classes for the summer. That would be a waste of money and that would be a waste of time. So, hopefully, they resolve it soon. I definitely don't want the whole summer just to be me living in a dorm room because that would be not good. But yeah, my overall thoughts, final thoughts before I go into college. Which, by the way, there's still tomorrow's packing day. Tomorrow's just the day where I pack. Final thoughts. Again, very excited. Leaving my family again for a long period of time, which is inevitable, right? We all grow up. We all gotta go somewhere. We all gotta do our own thing. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, overall pretty excited. I am going in with an AA degree, so I am definitely pretty far ahead in terms of getting my bachelor's degree in just 2 years instead of 4 years, which is good. But also, it means that I can only stay in America for another 2 years on my student visa. I'd have to find a way, apply a green card, do all that kind of stuff. I'm hoping to get like a business visa or something, which costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars, which I'm confident I will be able to achieve. My thoughts are basically, if worst case scenario I don't get a green card, I don't get like a visa, go back to Canada, work on my business there. Logistics of business is basically the same, and make enough money where I could buy a visa here. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, Canada is like not bad. I actually miss Canada. Canada is like, I would much rather prefer to stay in Canada than be here right now. Just kind of cause like I grew up in that environment, and there's like a lot of people I know, or a lot of places I know. The nostalgia is like, oh, it's crazy. But yeah, that's just my thoughts for right now. Anyways, today, yeah, again, didn't do much. I was sleeping. What do I want to say today? What do I want to say today? Ah, yes. After a moment thinking, I feel like the best thing, since we are going to be leaving for college, the best thing is to say is that when you're going towards your goals, um, no one, no one will support you when you need it the most, and that's just how like it's not even just business. That's just how life works in general. When you say you're to start something um like a business, or you're training for a marathon, or you're training to do something, at the start everyone supports you. Like everyone's like invested because you're trying to do better, right? But the second you actually go into it and you start like going through that journey, that discipline, that facing failure, all the tribulations, people don't really care anymore, right? They celebrate for you at the beginning, and they celebrate for you at the end once you achieve it. Like once you're able to run a marathon, once you earn $100,000 a month, then they start celebrating for you. But the process is long, the process is hard, and no one's gonna support you. You just gotta remember that, understand that, and it's just a part of life. Because it's not their fault either. It's just that everyone has their own life, everyone has their own path, and they're not gonna be focused on you for their entire life, right? Like if one of my friends was trying to, I don't know, become a millionaire, I would support him from the start. I would support him throughout, but for the 2 3 years that he's grinding, I'm not gonna check in on him every single day asking him his progress, I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean? So again, it's not their fault. It's just that's just how life works, and it does get lonely because you're working on something that no one else is trying to do, right? It's easier if you and a lot of other people are going through the same thing, are working through the same thing, such as college. When you're stuck with 10,000 people that are going through the same thing as you, it's more bearable. But when you're trying to do something like business, or you're trying to run a marathon, not a lot of people are trying to do that. And so you're going to be stuck by yourself for a very, very long time until you either give up or succeed. And trust me, giving up is the worst thing you can ever do, because not only proves the people you're trying to prove wrong, you prove them right, it also shows that it's a morale depletion to yourself. Like, you just feel like shit, like fuck, I can't do anything. Yeah. So don't give up. Always keep going, even if it's slow, even if it takes time. As long as you're moving forward and not moving backwards, doesn't matter how fast you take. You're gonna get there eventually. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.